Well, during the holidays, there can be a lot of temptations, a lot more gatherings, and a group wants you to know you do not have to do it alone. That is AA's message. Alcoholics Anonymous is what AA stands for. As we head into this stressful time of year, it could trigger some people to drink more. It could, trigger you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. So we have a great group on here today. And this segment is going to be a little different. A lot of times you see Jamarcus, Jack, and I, interviewing people and you see their faces. Today you're just going to hear their voices because part of Alcoholics Anonymous is keeping things anonymous and letting people know it's not just one person, there's not just one face doing this. It's a whole group of people that are fighting the fight together and working on it together. So they decided ahead of the time, one would be known as one, the other two. So 1 and 2, thank you for joining us. We appreciate y'all talking about this serious topic with us. Let's start just from the beginning. And what is AA?
All right, well, I brought some literature so I don't make a mistake.
Okay.
It says, this is a pamphlet that we provide, and it's called A Newcomer Asks. And so these are questions that people usually do ask, and it's, we are a fellowship of people who have lost the ability to control our drinking and have found ourselves in various kinds of trouble as a result of drinking. We attempt most of us successfully to create a satisfying way of life without alcohol. For this, we find we need the help and support of our other alcoholics in AA.
And the whole idea of not seeing your faces is the fact that those faces are the faces of lots of people around your community that you may not know is going through that struggle or that may be dealing with that. I'm sure you guys have your own personal stories as to how you got involved with this and how you were trying to get out of it and be sober. But as people are coming up on the holidays, that temptation rises so much because you're going to parties, you're going to family gatherings, there's going to be alcohol there. What advice would you give to someone who may be going through this struggle right now, trying to get out of it, but then they're going into the holiday where they may relapse and maybe further into the hole with temptation?
Hi, I'm a member of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I think for me a vital part of my recovery is going to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. You might want to find out, well, where can I go, or how do I find out where and what time these meetings are. We do have a website, upstateintergroup.org, and we have a list of all the meetings that are in the upstate area here in South Carolina. We have about 80 in our part of the greater Greenville area, and as well as our border with North Carolina. They have their own website. So if you're looking for a place, a safe haven,
Yeah.
A safe haven would be a meeting. And we also host on holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, 24-hour meetings. So we have those, and if you go to upstateintergroup.org, you can find the meeting schedule. But we will start this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We will start a series of meetings that will meet until 7 p.m. Thanksgiving, and it's at a clubhouse you can go to be with other alcoholics to kind of feel safe, because during the holidays it's more prominent. There's lots of drinking, there's lots of celebrating, but I can no longer do that. So that's where I will be heading to join my brothers and sisters in sobriety.
Well, it's a good place because sometimes, alcohol starts from just being social and wanting to be social. And it's like, well, what are my options? Do I just stay at home by myself where I won't have the temptation to drink? Or how do I go out and hang out with people and that not even be an option? So a meeting is a fantastic start.
The fellowship is amazing here in the Greenville area. This is where I got sober, and you'll go and we have fun and we have food and we have meetings, and there are plenty of people that you can reach out to if you're in your early recovery phase.
Is it like the meetings or you see it on TV sometimes, like, hi, I'm Megan, I have is that what people
I'm an alcoholic.
Is that what people can expect when they go to a meeting?
Yeah, basically, it's, most people identify themselves that way at a meeting. I mean, you don't have to, we have open meetings where you don't need to be an alcoholic or claim that you have a problem at that point. And families can join you at open meetings also.
Yeah.
And it's up to you how to identify yourself, but generally, when you come to that realization that you are an alcoholic and you need help, that's how most people do identify themselves. And, and they might, there's different types of meetings. We have literature meetings where we'll read out of our books and discuss it. Or there's speaker meetings where somebody will tell their story for 20 minutes to a half an hour, how, what they were like, what happened, and what it's like now
Yeah.
in recovery, and open topic meetings also. And, you know, and at the Alcathons, there'll be home groups volunteer for different time slots throughout the 24 hours. And there'll be, you know, an AA meeting for about an hour, and then there's like an hour in between also for socializing, and they bring snacks and food.
Yeah.
So you can talk and say, you know, what do I do?
Right.
You know, how do I get into this?
Well, we thank you both for coming on and sharing your stories and kind of talking a little bit about the help that is out there for folks that are going through this struggle. And we want to make sure we give you both the numbers for the upstate South Carolina. It's a 24/7 hotline, 864-233-6454, and upstateintergroup.org. And Western North Carolina, it's a 24 hotline as well. In the mountains, it is 828-254-8539. And we'll be sure to put all those web addresses and numbers for you on our website, yourcarolina.tv, so you can have access to that. If you or someone you know is struggling with this, thank you both.
Like they said, this is one thing they have to know. You don't have to do this alone. I know this can be a hard time. You've got people 1 and 2. They are fantastic and will love to talk with you and go to those websites. So thank you all for joining us, and good luck this holiday season.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
very
us.
much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.